squat progression for how we teach a PRI squat. So especially if it's a freshman, an incoming athlete, or athletes, maybe you're deciding to change how you teach squat based off your own experiences, and how do you hit the reset button for your athletes that you've been teaching to squat in an extended position. So the first thing that we do, and on any of these, it's about 4 sets of 10 twice a week, and then you move on to the next thing. 4 sets of 10 just allows you to get the reps in. That first set's really just them figuring it out. Then they get 3 sets of 10 in of good work. First thing we do is a med ball squat. So we're trying to get them to hold it up there at their chest. So again, this has their center of gravity a little bit in front of them, but forces them to kind of have their abs on. And with any of these, a good coaching cue is abs on, or trying to get them to brace or exhale, because there's no way when you really breathe out forcefully that your abs don't come on. So starting from there, trying to get them to get their elbows up, and you want them to sit straight down. So it's a lot like a front squat. It's not a sit back. Sit down, your knees will come forward, and that's okay because we're looking for good ankle mobility. If you can keep your heels down and squat, not here, you don't have to have good ankle mobility to do that and keep your heels down. So sitting straight down, far one to the left. Good. See, his head's about straight ahead. He's not looking straight down. He's not looking straight up. He's either straight ahead or looking down at about 45 degrees. You don't have to pause the talk, you just kind of keep going. Also, sometimes maybe they're holding it too low. Go ahead and maybe put it in the middle of your chest. And then that allows them to extend. They can kind of sit back. So sitting down here allows you to kind of do a sit back. So instead, make sure they keep it up here and their elbows are up. It's just like teaching a good front squat and keep your elbows up. So go ahead. And sometimes just tell them to raise the weight a little bit will fix it. Sometimes it's the same thing as any other lift, making it a little bit lighter or a little bit heavier so that either the kid can feel it or that it's a manageable weight. Trying to have them do that. And then also foot position. We're not trying to be way out wide. This isn't a feet wide box squat. Right in here, just like a front squat, it's a little bit more shallow stance than, or not shallow, excuse me, a little bit less wide stance than a back squat would be. And then also on their feet, go ahead and pick up and squat. What we're looking for is that nothing's really rotating one way or the other. That they're keeping their toes fairly straight ahead. I know maybe a little bit out is okay. So go ahead and squat and pushing those knees forward. Nothing's really rotating. You'll be able to see if they're on the outside of their feet, or if they come up forward on their toes, or if one foot they have to rotate out, or both. So we're really trying to get them to keep that knees forward and not rotate. Heels down fixes a lot of that, but we'll go over with some of these other ones, with these other squats, how to fix some of the foot rotation. And then the next thing, after you've done this at a week for 4 sets of 10, we're moving on to the trap bar.